Before the day can even begin, the storm asserts its dominance, reminding the crew that the deep sea never grants safe passage.
The storm intensifies, each wave rising like a wall of darkness crashing toward the ship. Inside the wheelhouse, the crew fights the storm one calculation at a time, trusting instruments strained by the fury of the deep.
Even in chaos, precision cannot falter. The abyss demands flawless preparation.
The storm batters the vessel relentlessly, sculpting an arena fit only for the bravest crews. Every connection is secured under duress, each link forged against the storm's merciless pull. The storm distorts every reading, yet the crew must interpret truth through the chaos. The line between sky and sea disappears. Blackness above meets blackness below. Beneath the storm's wrath lies a world far more hostile, an abyss stretching thousands of meters downward. In the heart of the storm, the crew prepares to cast their first line into depths where creatures of myth and darkness still reign. In the heart of the storm, the sonar struggles, overwhelmed by the ocean's chaos. The ocean floor drops sharply beneath them, plunging into a trench darker than any night sky. Even the surface offers no clues, only chaos swirling in the storm's violent breath. Below deck, the ship groans, pressure fluctuating as if reacting to something rising from the abyss. The storm claims everything it touches, yet the crew must continue preparing the bait. Every hook is armed under punishing conditions, each one destined for the darkness below. The long line quivers with the rhythm of the storm, yet something underneath disturbs it differently. Every buoy becomes a battle, each one thrown against the fury of the rising sea. The first hooks sink into the abyss, vanishing instantly into the storm-darkened depths. Each buoy is claimed by the storm, carried toward the deep, where the unknown waits. Amid the storm's noise, a new signal appears, slow, deliberate, impossibly large. Through the storm's distortion, a colossal echo emerges, steady, massive, and moving with purpose in the abyss. The crew continues the ritual, casting steel into depths that swallow all trace of light. The storm counts the seconds with them, each number a step deeper into the dark corridor below. The line responds wildly, pulled by the storm above and something deeper below. The final marker vanishes into chaos, completing the path into the abyss. The line sinks quickly, caught by forces no storm alone could create. Then the truth emerges through the storm's static. Something gargantuan is rising from the deep. Through the storm's fury, something below makes its presence known, pulling with strength beyond anything natural. The line trembles and groans, dragged by a force that dwarfs the storm itself. Deep below, a titan stirs, its silhouette shifting through the black abyss like a moving continent. Metal meets its limit, strained by a force the storm alone could never produce. A single tentacle emerges, thick as a tree trunk, claiming the line with terrifying ease. The line whips across the surface, controlled now by the creature below. The sonar confirms the impossible, an entity spanning the length of a small vessel. The line strains against an upward pull, unnatural, absolute. In the darkness, the line is dragged toward the abyss, pulled by something no storm could create.
The gauge spikes into the danger zone, proof that something colossal is fighting through the black depths beneath the storm.
One strike from the creature sends shockwaves through both line and sea.
Against the storm's rage, the crew pulls with every ounce of strength, fighting an unseen giant below the darkness.
From beneath the Black Sea, the monster strikes back, its power shaking the vessel through the storm's howl.
The engines strain, battling not only the storm, but a force rising from the abyss.
In the darkness of the storm, every safeguard becomes vital. One slip,
The monster rises again, claiming space on the storm-torn surface.
in the storm's darkest hour, the crew begins to reclaim the line, fighting both the ocean's fury and the titan below.
Against wind, rain, and terror, the crew pulls as one.
Tools of final confrontation await their moment.
The creature's form becomes clearer, an ancient titan awakening beneath the crushing pressure.
All eyes fix on the water, knowing the storm's next flash may reveal the unimaginable.
For a heartbeat, lightning unveils the unthinkable, an ancient titan rising through storm and darkness.
Hidden beneath the black water, the beast claims the line with unstoppable force.
Steel prepares for its confrontation with the monster forged in darkness. The crew secures the line, not to lift yet, but to survive whatever comes next. With terrifying speed, an arm the size of a mast lashes out from the abyss.
Through the storm's fury, the titan finally surfaces, its immense mantle and colossal arm. In an instant, the monster tests the vessel, its grip strong enough to crush metal. The sea turns to ink, its darkness spreading across the storm like a living shadow. Beneath the storm, the giant's immense arms coil around the line, drawing it downward with relentless, crushing power.
Brace yourselves! Oh God, look at the size of it. Steel groans under the monster's weight as the final battle begins.
Below the surface, the titan fights with the fury of a world untouched by light.
Suspended just above the deck, the Titan's weight forces the crane to groan under the strain. Every drop of water...
At last, the beast is brought aboard, its colossal body shaking the deck beneath the storm's relentless assault. After surviving the tempest and the Titan, the vessel limps into port beneath a sky still trembling from the storm's passing. The creature is transferred ashore, its massive form still glistening with the storm's wrath. Inside the auction hall, the scale of the catch dominates the room, evidence of a battle no storm could hide.
Bids rise quickly, for rarity, for danger, for the legend now lying before them.
Even in shelter, the storm's presence lingers, etched into every crate and footprint. The deep-sea giant begins its journey inland, its power now contained within steel and ice.
A single seal closes the chapter of a titan born in darkness.
The road ahead is long, yet nothing compares to the journey that brought it here.
At its final destination, a craftsman awaits, ready to transform a creature of nightmares into art.
Precision replaces chaos as the chef works with quiet respect.
Each slice tells the story of the abyss, a tale few have lived to witness.
In its final form, the Titan becomes a creation of elegance, born from darkness, shaped by storm.
For the diner, it is flavor. For the crew, it was survival against a legend.
The storm fades, but the memory of the deep remains, etched into steel and soul.